What's going on, YouTube? Hope everybody's having a great day. Maybe found a way to add to their financial future, their stack. And if you didn't, no worries, baby. Tomorrow's a new day. Before I get the video started, I want to make a shout out to Savage Stacker. He mentioned me among a few others in a video he did last night or this morning, what have you, and my subscriber count went from 14 to 48 or 49. The support in this community is amazing. I love stackers. I love what we stand for, and just want to tell everybody thank you. And if you haven't checked out Savage Stacker's channel, which you probably have if you're here, you should go do that. The guy stacks like, well, a savage. Maybe that's how he got his name. I don't know. Anyway, I want to talk about security, how you store your bullion. What I like to do, not a financial advisor, take what I say with a grain of salt, make your own decisions, do your own research. It has nothing to do with me. Also, going back to what I said about Savage, he did mention doing a giveaway. I would like to contribute to that. Maybe throw in a couple buffaloes or something. I don't know. I got to get with him. He's a busy guy. I'm a busy guy. We got to talk, see what we can come up with. I am working on getting some channel stickers. I'm not there yet. I'm in the process of figuring all that out, so we'll see what happens. There's some of my high premium $100 4-ounce silver bars. I don't buy a lot of high premium stuff, but once in a while. Anyway, how do you store your bullion? And what is bullion to you? You know, what is gold? What is silver? Is it an asset? Is it a commodity? Gold was recently named within the last few years a Tier 1 asset. To me, gold and silver are, they're commodities, and they're also assets. They're financial assets, intrinsic, physical, hard assets to me. Monetary assets. Everyone's got their own opinion. That happens to be mine. Excuse me. And when you have an asset, you got to protect your asset. And the way I like to do it and the way you like to do it might be different. Let's talk. Let's share some ideas. Swap comments. See if we can learn something from each other. Right? That's what it's all about, after all. There's a couple different ways to do it that I'm aware of. One is a safe deposit box. For me, that's a hard no. One of the reasons I like to stack, and I'm sure you like to stack, is to keep your money, your assets, private, out of the system, right? Accessible, perhaps. When you have a safe deposit box, it's my understanding, and I could be wrong, but it's my understanding that it's not insured if something happens to it. You've got potential robberies, you've got potential government confiscations. We'll get back to that, which kind of falls under robbery in my opinion. You have natural disasters, you have all kinds of different things that could happen. That's a hard no. It's my understanding that a vaulting service, which is another option, recently came to light that back in 2015 in Orange County, I believe, was raided by the feds, right? And apparently the FBI suspected a few individuals of illegal activity, and to my understanding, I might be wrong, they manipulated a judge by providing partially false information into signing a warrant, and they went in and basically took everybody's assets. Again, for me, a vaulting service is better than a safe deposit box in my opinion, but I'm still going to give that a hard pass. And that brings us to midnight gardening, right? Digging a floor in your shed in the middle of the night, supposedly so your neighbors don't see you digging a hole, what have you. Well, what happens if you do that and somebody else sees you or finds out about it and steals your wealth when you're gone or sleeping, or you get dementia, or you don't remember where it is for whatever reason, or you give somebody a map and they take it from you? Nope, that's a hard pass as well. For me, which is option number 4, is what I like to do. A quality safe, bolted down, bolted in, secure, fire rated, tool rated. It happens to be a a safe designed for Second Amendment tools, if you will, but it doubles as my bullion safe, right? And I don't live in an area with a lot of natural disasters, floods, and nothing like that. If a fire does occur, I do live close to the fire department. And even if my metal melts, guess what? It's still metal. The value doesn't change. You can always remelt it down and make it into something else if you really want to. The cleanup process would probably be terrible. And I hope that never happens. But, I like to do that. I like to have a quality bolted down safe. A safe will only buy you time. Okay? If somebody wants to get in and they have the time and they can do this without making a lot of noise, they can get your stash, man. So what I do in that scenario is I also have a home security system, not cameras that text my phone, but an actual security system with a permit with the city that I pay for every month, and I pay for the permit every year, so that it's live dispatch. And if someone goes through a window or a door or sets off motion, the dispatch center calls me, and if I don't answer, they send the cops, right? And I live in a situation, in a jurisdiction where the cops are, this actually happened once, I had a false alarm, and they showed up pretty quick. I am one city away from, how do I say this in a YouTube-friendly way, has had funding pulled from them in the last few years, and in that jurisdiction, you're lucky to get someone to show up 2 days later or even call you and take a report, and that's going to do you zero good. Like I said, that's one city away. It could change. If it does change, I'll have to think about what I'm going to do, move, relocate, add another additional layer of security, whatever that may be. I don't know. But for now, I'm pretty comfortable. And then, of course, when I'm home, when I'm out and about and when I'm home, I do implore the Second Amendment. And whether you're going to be able to do that or not depends on the jurisdiction you live, your legal situation, your comfortability. For me, I'm really comfortable with it. And at that point, if you come in and set off that security system, we're playing the game of who's going to get there first, me or the cops. And I'm going to say, I take my wealth pretty seriously in protecting it. So I'm going to say, if that person is you, not you, but hypothetically, you better hope the cops get there first, because they're going to be a little nicer to you, I think. I've worked very hard for what I have, which is not much, and I'm going to do what I can to protect it within reason. So, let me know. I want to know how you guys protect your wealth, what your thoughts are on it. If you have any additions, any good ideas, let me know. Drop a comment. Appreciate anyone who subscribes. You support me, I'll support you. That's kind of how I roll. And Savage, I appreciate you, brother. You're a good guy, as far as I can tell. Let's get together and get some giveaways going. I need to get some stickers, like I said. And Constitutional Stacker coming at you. And remember, keep stacking.